Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In War of the Visions JP, let's do yet another video in Arena. My motivation has been pretty high for Arena, so I might as well get some videos out of it. I'm turning into Random Planet here. If you enjoy Arena videos in particular, especially ones that are daily, please check out Random Planet's channel. It'd be very cool to see him get more viewers and subscribers. He's got a cool voice too, cooler than mine, so check that out. But anyway, the theme for this video will be Kilphe hunting. Lately I've been having trouble going against her in JP, so I thought I'd build a team maybe that would be good against her. But since Kilphe is a magic attacker, I'm going to bring a magic tank in Agrias, and then I'm going to bring Oldoa, and then she's going to be built for Drain Force to use against Kilphe. She gets the element advantage, but I'm also pumping her up with HP and some Slayers from the Odin Esper and stuff. And then last will be my support healer in Rosa. And I was thinking about using Fina because I read on Reddit that somebody was bad-mouthing Fina, and I started to list like all the ways that Fina is great, and I was like, okay, I want to use Fina now. But when it came to time to actually make the team, I ended up going for Rosa, so sorry. But I think you could sub Fina in for Rosa here and get a lot of the same functionality, so yeah. Okay, but Agrias, she has the Paladin subjob, so she used the Attract Blade right there. And then Oldoa, I'm just doing a Soldier main job and subjob. She's actually not going to use the Drain Force a lot during this battle. I think it's because it's a larger map, and so people are further away. So she's going to be more likely to use like Hazard Break and stuff because of the greater range. And then Rosa, I also gave her main job Baron White Mage and subjob Baron White Mage. In her subjob, she has Silence Arrow. That could be good against Kilphe. We're never going to see that in these runs, but yeah, there is the possibility. What else did I do? On Agrias, I gave her Nauseous Trustmaster. Maybe I could do Don't Move with her regular attacks on Kilphe. That might be good because Kilphe does not have long-range attacks, so if I can stick her to one spot, that might help me with dealing with her. And then with Rosa, I gave her Goreda's Trustmaster. That's the bow, which has a Doom status effect. So if Rosa can get the Doom onto Kilphe, maybe I can take her down, even without really damaging her. But that too, we are not going to see during these fights. And then I'm going to fight mostly magic teams. Oh, there's Drain Force finally, 2800, excellent. I'm going to fight mostly magic teams, so we're going to see a lot of Irudita. We'll see a little bit of Rain, we'll see some Mediana and stuff, so yeah, if you're interested in seeing those characters, they'll be in here. And then Rosa, just like Inori from the previous video, she'll be kind of stuck behind those hills and like debris and stuff. But since she's so like long range and everything she does, it's not that big of a deal for her, and it kind of protects her actually because other enemy characters can't get at her. Okay, so that was a win there. That did take a while. I wonder where all the kids went that were complaining about Arena being everybody one-shotting each other. Alright, but anyway, here we are facing Irudita and Kilphe again, but this time they have Federica. This is a little risky because I don't have a lot of projectile resistance. But that's some decent there from Rosa onto Irudita. And then Oldoa, she's using the Tri-Protection from Federica's Trustmaster. That gives her a lot of HP, which is why I gave it to her. I could have given her Vineta's heals to get the male killer, but my target is not male, so that's not going to work here. And then here, if I can tie up Kilphe so she's just healing people, that's awesome. As long as she's not attacking me, I'm happy. Alright, there's the hazard break. Very strong there. And barrage, I think that is, in English. But that was strong enough to take down my Agrias. She definitely was not built for the projectile resistance. And holy on Oldoa there. She doesn't have great magic resistance, of course. But Agrias, she has that AoE buff that can raise the spirit of people. So that's really helpful to Oldoa here. Oh, and by popular request, there will be more losses in this video than in previous videos. I don't know if I'm very good at analyzing my losses, but feel free to chime in. Alright, and there is a loss there. Okay, next let's go against Rain, Kilphe, and Kain. Going against Rain is a little risky because I have 2 ice characters. And then going against Kain is very risky because he's a super duper high damage attacker. And I don't think I have a lot of pierce resistance either. But yeah, we are seeing some recent characters in here. Kilphe and Agrias. And then I always mean to ask this, but I always forget for like new characters. But for people that pulled and leveled up Kilphe or Agrias, let me know how you like them. If they're living up to your expectations or whatever. And then also, during the course of this video, we're going to see Rosa actually take a lot of magic attacks and never really go down. So she turned out to be a good damage sponge here. Okay, there's a jump from Kain, did not take down Oldoa, so that's lucky. And then that jump, that lowers her ability to heal. That is a new skill that Kain has. We'll see that come into effect later. Alright, there's Hazard Break. Okay, that didn't do too much damage, so maybe she does have a little bit of pierce resistance. Alright, and a Track Blade there. And then there's Wish. That's part of the reason why Rosa is doing so well as a damage sponge here, is because she can take magic hits and then wish herself to get some HP back, and then just continue that, that pattern. Nope, Drain Force again there. Okay, there we saw that Oldoa got much less healing from the Drain Force. That was because of Kain's new skill. I wouldn't say that Kain is like a Drain Force killer, because we want it mostly for the damage anyway, and the damage is not affected. A little bit less healing, but that's manageable. Okay, so there's Kain taking down 2 guys with a Pierce attack. That was what I was expecting to happen much earlier in the fight, and I was not expecting to win that. But thankfully Rosa was able to get Kain in the end. Okay, here we're going against Mariana, Irudita, and Kilphe. Oh, and then the characteristic of this beach map is magic attack up, so... I'm at kind of a disadvantage here, with Agrias and Oldoa not doing magic attack. Okay, but regen, AoE buff from Agrias. And then Rosa and Agrias, they have good synergy together, because Rosa has Ice Imperil, which she just did on Mediana there. And then Agrias can follow up with her ice attacks, do some extra damage there. But yeah, Irudita, she's coming out pretty soon in Global, so this is a good kind of preview for her. Alright, there's Flare on Rosa, but Rosa dodges. She has the reflex, similar to the Hunter subjob. And I've said this before, but basically any character with reflex I consider an evade character. Okay, level 3 water. There goes Oldoa. And Holy from Rosa. That's one advantage that Rosa has over Fina, is Holy. If Fina had Holy on top of everything else, she would be pretty great. Okay, Waterga Sword. That's from Irudita's Spellblade subjob. Okay, Wish there. Holy again. Height 3 Cure. Wish again. I really felt like during this fight I should have put away Irudita with Agrias, but just wasn't able to do it. Too much healing. If I could have gotten a status effect from Agrias, including like from that Blade Bash just now, that might have turned the fight for me, but... Okay, Waterga Sword again. That's decent damage. Oh, and my Agrias, she has about 55 magic resistance. Still working on my Fenrir card in order to max that out. Okay, Waterga Sword again there from Irudita, take down Agrias, and I lose. Alright, next we got Kilphe, Irudita, and Bikini Iririshu. Again, projectile resistance, don't have a lot of that. But Oldoa, she does get the element advantage on her because of the wind versus earth, so we'll see how that plays out. Okay, regen. Physical barrier. Okay, 100% hit attack. I would rather that she use her normal attack. So maybe I could get that Doom status effect in there. Maybe I'll turn that off for the future. Okay, but Spirit up AoE buff there. That's very good. Yeah, Holy, feel free to hit Rosa all day with Holy. You can't one-punch her. Then she's just going to heal herself. Alright, there's that barrage attack again, this time from Iririshu. And Hazard Break, one punch. And Wish back up to full life. Alright, Limit Break from Agrias. She did not go for the Attract Blade. And Confuse Kilphe. Alright, Limit Break from Rosa. Healing plus AP points. I really like Rosa. Okay, Height 3 Holy. Not a 100% hit attack. Alright, and Sentinel, perfect. I was worried that somebody was going to attack Kilphe and then cancel her confusion, but nobody did, so that was perfect. Okay, Hazard Break there. Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of Drain Forces. Again, I think it's because of the larger map, and not only are the ranges greater, but Drain Force only hits in straight lines. It can't hit diagonally, so that's why we're seeing less of it. Okay, but there they go. Alright, next, Kilphe, Irudita, and Miranda. I think we're seeing a pattern here for team builds. Irudita's Limit Break, that will raise the CT gauge for herself and one other character, I think. And Miranda, still love her so much. I haven't used her in a while, but still one of my favorite characters. I really like that in her default model, she's using a samurai sword, and that matches with the mini story. She's from that like samurai island or like foreign country, but she didn't have what it took to become a samurai, so she became a red mage instead. But she's still using the sword. I really like that. And then later, when we get the weapon skins, we should be able to like change out, you know, whatever sword Miranda is using in order to replace that with her samurai sword, so I definitely want to do that for her. I'm tired of all these weapons that are yellow. Okay, magic barrier there, that's good. Jammer thrust. Level 3 water. Energy buster. I could have survived any of those attacks, of course, if I had more time in between, but they all hit me one after another, so my Oldoa went down, unfortunately. And Miranda evading. Don't see that a lot. Okay, so there's Miranda's samurai sword there. It's got a very big pommel, but still. Alright, there goes Rosa. Yeah, Miranda too, she's tanky. I've kind of forgotten how tanky she is. Alright, that's a loss. Okay, last battle, Kilphe, Irudita, and Mont. Don't know what Mont is doing on this team, but whatever. Oldoa will have the advantage on Mont here as well. I don't think that's too notable, but might as well say it. Overall, I would say this team of Agrias, Oldoa, and Rosa is a little bit clunky. It's not as smooth running as maybe the last two teams that I showed off. I think I need to do more tinkering with skills on and off. Maybe if I change the positioning, if I switch Agrias and Oldoa, things might move a little bit better, but still, winning more often than I'm losing, so that's good. Hail Shower, that's kind of like her version of a barrage. Okay, again, Rosa can take holies all day. Okay, level 4 water. And a bunch of guys standing together, so we'll use Hazard Break. And Attract Blade. Killer Blade. That might be like the second time Rosa has gone down today. Energy Buster, Oldoa still alive, Drain Force on Mont, back to near full life, thumbs up. There's that crazy physical attack from Kilphe. And there we go. Alright, so that was another look in Arena going after Kilphe. And that's going to be the last Arena video that I do for a while, I think. Tomorrow I'll put up the Q&A answers to the game questions. And then after that, maybe I'll talk about the next raid, the Siren raid. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.